Hi guys! Welcome back to another vlog. Today is day 9th of our Tokyo Osaka trip at pupunta naman tayo ngayon sa Universal Studios Japan. Hi guys! And we're on the 9th day of our Tokyo Osaka trip and today we will have our first look at Universal Studios Japan. So just a quick background lang guys, we've been to Universal Studios Singapore twice. Yung first, pre-pandemic, we were with my in-laws, kaya literal na inikot lang namin yung buong park. Tapos tamang picture-picture lang kami. Wala kaming nasakyan na ni isang attractions or rides that time. It was our very first time on an international theme park, kaya talagang wala kaming kaplano-plano. During that time then, very limited lang yung time namin as we were only there for 3 days and on the same day ng Universal namin, we also went to the Sea Aquarium ng Sentosa. Kaya naman, late kami dumating sa Universal plus maaga pa kaming umalis. We didn't know then na for you to maximize your time in a theme park, talagang from opening to closing ka pala dapat. You should really allot a whole day in a theme park. Then, our next visit to Universal Studios Singapore in noong June 2023, our first international trip post-pandemic at dun na nga namin siya talagang nasulit yung mga attractions, rides, and shows. So, this time naman, it is our very first time to visit Universal Studios Japan. Grabe, first ko to nakita nung umattend kami ng Travel Fest ng Klook. Tapos, hindi ko pa siya pinapansin yung area ng Universal Studios Japan doon. Kasi, I never thought that we would ever visit Japan anytime soon. Until, eto na nga, at pangalawang visit na namin sa Japan. For my first impressions, well, di hamak na mas malaki talaga yung area ng Universal Studios Japan than Singapore. And excited kami to visit the Harry Potter area and the Super Nintendo World area dito sa Japan kasi wala nito sa Singapore. Minion Land, wala pa rin nung time na nag-visit kami sa Singapore but it's already on the way. They're already constructing the Minion Park there so hopefully makabalik din kami ng Singapore once matapos na ang Minion Park. So, even before kayo pumasok sa may tickets area, makikita nyo on the right side yung globe at nagpa-picture na nga lang kami dyan at hindi na kami lumapit dun sa mismong globe kasi medyo mainit nung time na yan at pagod na nga rin kami sa mga lakaran talaga. So, siguro ito lang din yung cons pag longer yung vacation mo. As for me, 7 to 8 days vacation is enough for you to really enjoy your vacation. Balik na lang kayo ulit next time to visit the other places na hindi nyo napuntahan. Dito naman guys, sa Universal Studios, gumawa pa rin kami ng itinerary namin within the park kung ano yung mga rides and attractions na gagawin namin and so far nasakyan naman namin lahat ng gusto namin sakyan. Bumalik pa nga kami sa Harry Potter area at the end of the day, nung nagkaroon na ng lakas ng loob sumakay ng Flight of Hippogriff ang anak ko. So which means natapos namin yung buong park without any special fast passes. Ang pinaka-pass lang na meron kami that time is yung timed entry pass sa Super Nintendo World and I will further elaborate about it on another vlog siguro. The first attraction na ginawa namin ay itong My Hero Academia. Actually, nadaanan lang namin siya kasi malapit dyan yung guest services kung saan mo i-redeem yung timed entry pass namin sa Super Nintendo World. Kaya before we went to other attractions, inuna muna namin kunin yung timed entry pass namin since malapit lang siya sa may entrance. Tapos, nadaanan nga namin itong My Hero Academia. 3D or 4D show ata siya. Okay naman siya guys. Maganda naman yung pagka 3D or 4D presentation niya. Yun lang again guys, naka-Japanese language siya. Kaya wala na naman kaming naintindihan dun sa show or dun sa story ng show.
Logiga. Mamaya na tayo mag-Harry Potter.
water. Daddy, ano
Kayo,
tingin mo?
ano oras na ba?
110 minutes na eh.
10 minutes?
10:40 na.
Oh,
Parang tingnan natin yung star sa
iba na muna. Nakakita mo na eh. Trap yan yata yung patras. Yan yung patras eh. Ayoko, pass.
Actually guys, to give you a bit of a context naman, marami din kaming in-skip na rides na mga roller coasters and super haba ng mga pila nila. Yung mga roller coasters na backwards yung takbo, tapos meron din yung mga may loops. So yung mga ganong type of roller coasters, hindi pa prepared ang anak ko to ride them. Kaya naman we skip them and mahaba ang mga pila sa mga ganong rides. Usually it's about 60 minutes waiting time talaga on each of those rides. Ako, what I usually do now whenever we visit theme parks like this, I download their apps and then siguro mga 2 or 1 week before our trip, I monitor the waiting times para naman ma-estimate namin yung takbo ng araw namin in a theme park. Noong time nung visit namin sa USJ, super init ng araw guys. Nagdala nga ako ng jacket that time kasi a day before nung kakarating namin sa Osaka, medyo umulan siya or umambon. Then next day, super init ng araw as in around 27 to 29 degrees. Then the day after naman, umambon na naman ulit around night time. So very thankful pa rin kami na during those times na nasa theme park kami maayos ang panahon.
Ano yun? Shop?
Parang wala yun. Ako yung magalaw na. Ano ba yun?
Hindi, puppet.
Hindi, puppet toy. Ano?
Go lang.
Hindi na kami bumili ng wand guys kasi medyo mahaba yung pila dun sa mga areas na kung saan pwede mong gamitin yung wand at hindi rin kami nakapag-video sa loob ng ride ng Forbidden Journey kasi you need to put all of the loose items inside a locker kaya even the cameras bawal dun sa loob ng ride. So I guess that's it for this video guys. Thanks again for watching and see you again on the next vlog.